What's up, y'all? It's your, I'm just, it's your boy J Diggy 92 coming back at y'all with a final thoughts, I guess. The reason I'm so like discombobulated is because usually I don't do these the time I'm doing these. So right now it's currently 7 p.m. I just ended the stream, and the game we were playing was Dragon's Dogma. I legit just beat the game. And usually I give myself like a day or two to like comprehend and like really like get into like how I'm feeling about the game, but that's not happening this time around. Uh but before we get into it, make sure you hit that thumbs up, that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch, JDiggy underscore 92. And yeah, man, let's get into it. If this is your first time seeing me do a final thoughts, which before I even get into it, this wasn't even supposed to be final thoughts. This is supposed to be my first thoughts and opinions on Dragon's Dogma, and then I was gonna give a final thoughts once I beat it. But it just so happens I beat it before uh being able to get my final thoughts. So put it this way. I if you've never seen my final thoughts on like games and game reviews and stuff, I like to tell you how many hours I put in, the good, the bad, the fun factor, and then the overall rating, right? This one might be a little messed up because, like I said, I only have notes for first thoughts. Now that I beat it, this now has to turn into a final thoughts. So I'm gonna give y'all a really good review, but if you a Dragon's Dogma fan, you might not want to stay for this. Like, I'm finna talk shit. Like, I'm just get that out the way, and it's finna be hella spoilers, especially at like when I get to the bad. It's gonna be hella spoilers. So if you haven't beat the game, you still playing the game, you don't want to know how the game ends, don't stay. I'm telling you, don't stay. Just hit the thumbs up. Go watch it. Go watch like a one of my South Park vids or something. Go watch the GTA series. Go watch another video on my channel. Stay here, but don't watch this. So you've been warned. This is your only spoiler alert. Now if you like my Twitch streams, you don't really get spoiler alerts, but here I just gave it to you. Do with it what you want. All right, so the amount of hours I put in, I just calculated it, and the amount of hours I put in is roughly 43 to 44 hours that I put in on Dragon Dogma. And like, for me to put that many hours into this game lets you know how much I was playing this game. Because at one point I wasn't even doing the story. I was just I was just playing. Like I wouldn't think about the story. I didn't care about the story. None of that stuff. I was just playing. So 43 hours in, let's go ahead and get into the good because I'm messed up. All right, so the good parts. For one, I really like the combat. The combat to me is fun as hell. Um, in all honesty, the reason I'm saying that because I only use one class the entire time. Like I tried to switch, but like I like the one class, the thief class so much I didn't even get to be like other classes because I like the thief class so much. And that's simply because you had the ability to really like box with a motherfucker, really throw hands for real, and like you that to me that was like the fastest class was the thief one. So that's why I picked the thief because that was like the fastest class. But also like I said, like I tried to use like the Mystic Spear hand. I wasn't really feeling it because it was a little more slower. I wasn't really liking it as much, so like I end up just being a thief the whole time, and like I didn't experiment with any other classes. Now, as far as my pawn is concerned, she was I want to say it's like the archer. I think that's what it's called, like the one with the arrow, the archer. I think it's called archer. If it's called something else, I apologize. Um, she was that at first, and then she turned into like the warrior class, to where they just be out here wrecking shit because as the archer, I felt like she kept getting hold. Like she would just get attacked like all the time and just get bodied. So I ended up switching to that class, and then it was like she rarely like fainted type shit. So yeah, so those are the classes I use. But like I really like, as far as like combat is concerned, you could switch classes at any time. You could dead ass have just changed to like thief and be like, oh dang, I don't want this no more. I'm gonna switch to like like warrior class or like a mage class or something like that. Like or like I think it was like sorcerer. Like there's a whole rack of classes. Some of them was trash, but like I wouldn't really know because I didn't play with like a lot of them. So I really like enjoyed the combat. Next thing I will say is the graphics are fire. The graphics, this game looks beautiful. Um, the different NPCs, I don't think I ran into anybody that looked like anybody else. That's what I will say. Like, I don't think I ran into the same character in the same spot that didn't wasn't like the same name. Like, if like let's just say I don't want to use a main character, but let's say Brant. There was no other even similar Brants in this story. Like they're like everywhere I went, it seemed like people was different. Like it didn't seem like some recycle reuse stuff. You know, like some games, like you go to a town, you'll see like the same faces, but it's like NPC faces. It's like you're not really supposed to pay attention to them. Like they ain't got nothing to do with the story. They just there for like filler, so much to make the town look alive. Like they had people in these towns. It was just the fact that like nobody really looked alike, and I thought that was crazy. Like I thought that was like actually dope as hell. And then the next part about like graphics that I really thoroughly enjoyed is the damn character creation. Like I posted it on like a TikTok video of mine. I legit made Future on accident. Like my character looked smack like Future, and like it was a complete accident. I really didn't mean for him to look like that, but he looked like that. So I was like, "Dang, this is dope!" Like you can really make your character look like whatever, however you want. You can make it tall, you can make it short, you can make him fat, you can make him thick as hell. Like some of y'all made y'all damn female pawns thick as hell. Y'all some sick freaks. they had them they had them booty cheeks out, boy. I tell you. But yeah, like I really enjoyed the character creation, and it didn't really feel limited. Like the actual like locks was locks. Like y'all did a good job. That's what I will say about that. Y'all did a good job. And then also coming up on like the last like positive that I will speak on before we get into the shitstorm of like what I felt was bad. Um, is the random occurrences. I really enjoyed those. Like this world really felt alive. Like at one point, at one point in the game on stream, it's documented on stream. I fought. What was it? I was fighting the orcs and the little small motherfuckers. Right? I'm fighting them, boxing with them. Bink, 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 bink. Big ass ogre come out of nowhere. I think it's called ogre or troll, whatever they y'all know this. It's actually Cyclops. So big ass Cyclops motherfucker came out of nowhere, right? And I was like, all right, bet I done beat one of these before. Bink, 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 bink. Body him. Get him out the way. I'm like, all right, bet I'm about to take off running. I hear a growl. I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, I hear no, it wasn't a Cyclops at first. At first, scratch that. I'm fighting a Chimera for like the second time because I only seen like two of them this whole game, but I wasn't really looking for them neither. So I'm fighting the Chimera, get the Chimera out of there. Cyclops nigga show up, get him out of there. I'm fighting the Cyclops, get him packed, about to run off to head to the mission. Motherfucking the black, like I don't remember what they call. Like they look like werewolves. They might be trolls. I don't know. The big black furry motherfuckers that only fight women, which is mad sexist. How y'all made a sexist character, a sexist like animal in the game is nutty to me. boxed his ass up. Oh, big. That shit got so bad, he started running. Like, he was like, no, pieced his shit up. Then I cannot make this shit up. I am running. Big ass Griffin just swooped down, and now I gotta box this nigga. Bro, I had to end stream because all that shit took like a matter of 30-40 minutes. I'm dead ass boxing nonstop for 30-40 minutes. Like, I'm dead ass like, mink. All right, got him out the way. God damn. Mink. Got him out the way. Mink. God damn. What y'all finna throw at me? Like, shit. Like, I thought it was fire. I mean, luckily I could fight and I was a high enough level to where they wouldn't maxing my ass out. But like, yeah, that shit was nutty. That's nutty. So the fact that I really like that the world feels alive and you have those random occurrences and you can randomly just be given a quest to like escort somebody, even though them shits is kind of boring. But it's like random requests to escort and random quests to do this, that, and the third just by accidentally talking to a motherfucker. And you talking about hell, and then they be like, oh, you want to go grab this water bottle by the 7-foot dragon? Like, it's a little midget dragon, but he can throw hands. Like, you be like, God damn. Like, I wasn't trying to get to work, nigga. I was trying to shop. Nigga, I was just trying to upgrade my equipment. So, like, that shit was dope. There anything else for the good? I like the voice actors in here too. The voice actors was great. Whoever like did character voices and stuff, y'all did a great job. Especially like the deep voice motherfuckers, y'all did a fire job. Also some of the side quests were really good. Like homie with that book to where he lost an eye because he was reading the book and then he asked you to go get the book, and the fact that you had to make like a forged copy and then give him the forged copy, or you could have just gave him the regular one and he just went blind, which is crazy. Like, bro, side missions was fire. And I think that's about it. Because honestly, I don't even feel like talking about the good no more. This game made me so mad. Alright, so the bad. I'm gonna get into the two main bad parts. But before I get into my actual thoughts. So the bad part. Walking everywhere and ox travel. I get that's the only way you really gonna experience the world and see everything and have these random occurrences. So I wasn't really upset. But it's the fact to where like if you ain't on fairy stones or you ain't touched the port crystal here or there, or you didn't find it or you didn't see it or it wasn't made available type shit, like if you didn't touch them, you was dead ass walking everywhere. And if you weren't walking, you were on that ox. Now, granted, you could doze off, but your trip is going to get fucking interrupted. It's going to get interrupted. And you're going to have to fight. And when you fight, 9 times out of 10, that fucking cart is going to break, bro. I'm so tired of paying that little 200 shekels or whatever the fuck that money was called. I got so tired of paying that shit, getting woken up in the middle of my trip, because if not, you sitting there like riding like this to some shit to where you walking faster than this cart is going. So you doze off to try to speed shit up, but then dozing off makes the cart get attacked. You gotta fight. During the fight, the damn cart gets fucking destroyed, and now you gotta walk everywhere any damn way. So you out of 200, and now you done spent like an extra 20 minutes walking, which could have been like 2. So I don't know why the fuck we couldn't get like a horse or nothing, like something. I ain't see no fucking horses on this game. They was like, yeah, fuck that shit. We ain't doing that shit. Like, we had ox, we had deers, we had everything else but a fucking horse. We couldn't get a goddamn horse. Nutty shit. Like, damn, give a nigga a horse or something. Fuck. Like, make this shit a little faster. I ain't saying give me my own personal shit. Like, I don't care. Let me rent a horse or something, bro. Like, damn, fuck. Like, had that nigga like run away when the combat coming and come back like on some Red Dead shit. Like, damn, man, fuck. Or you really want to make it entertaining? Make the bigger creatures go after your horse or some shit. Like, I don't fucking know, but y'all needed something, because that ox travel was bullshit. Like, cause honestly, man, shit be far. Shit was far as hell. Like, you'd be like, God damn, I ain't done walking yet. Like, you done got into like 4 fights. You done damn near got into a boss fight. Big ass purple health bar with like 4 rubies on that motherfucker with 4 dots to let you know how many fucking health bars they got. You done fought this nigga. You done fought that nigga. You look at your map. You still got like hella long to go. And you be like, oh my God. Like, fuck. Like, you taking up my stream time just walking. Half my stream was walking. I felt like it was a fucking walking simulator. And then getting into walking requires stamina. And guess what this game is trash at? Fucking stamina. Like, I know, like, the more you level up, the more your stamina be good, whatever. But, like, being a thief, I can only talk about the thief class. That's the only class I can talk about. I'm not well-rounded in the other classes, so I don't know if the other classes take as much stamina, whatever. I just know about the thief. And playing as a fucking thief, you need your damn stamina. And I felt myself so many fucking times being passing the fuck out or like stumbling, can't walk no more because my stamina low. My stamina felt like my stamina was always fucking low. And if it wasn't for my pawns that I picked and having them come over and help me and actually pick my ass up, bro, like I probably would have died more times than I really did in the game. Because like your stamina is trash. Your stamina is ass. It's non-existent, might as well. You do 3 moves with the thief, it's a wrap. Like it's pack that shit up, bro. Like just pack it up. Like I don't like that shit was so trash. Like nigga, like I had always in my stream, it'd be like, bro, I might as well not even have the stamina bar at this point. Like it's just, that shit just be gone. And I know it makes you think and like it require like you like being cautious with your moves and you contemplating like, all right, I'm gonna do this, wait a little minute, blah blah blah, like on some like real like battle shit. But damn, nigga, where the adrenaline boost or something, nigga, fuck. Like my pawns out here just boxing, just make. Like they just out here putting in work, and I'm over here. I'll be with y'all in a minute. I got asthma. Like what the fuck? Like god damn. Like shit. That shit was so. That shit was so annoying, and I have died so many times not because I was trash, but because of my stamina was gone and I couldn't get out the way fast enough. Like, so I've talked about the 2 main bads. Now I have to talk about why I really got on here tonight, right after my stream, right after I beat the game. Capcom. What the fuck was that ending? Like dead. What was that ending, bro? What the fuck? And spoiler alert, nigga, if you still stuck around, bro, it's on you. Spoiler a fucking alert. I'm finna ruin some shit. I'm finna ruin your motherfucking story if you ain't beat the game yet. Beat the game. So essentially what happens? You get to the end, you do all the quests, you get to the time, it's time for you and the dragon to be like, meet, square up, nigga. So like you get there, dragon pop out the sky on some I've been summoned. And it was like, oh, you really trying to box? Like, what's up? You trying to box now, nigga? So it's like, all right, cool. So dragon come out the sky. He was like, nah, this ain't where we fighting at though, bro. You think we fighting amongst these commoners? Hell no. The ancient battleground, nigga. Nigga takes you somewhere else, drops you off. Y'all have this long discussion in the sky. Y'all just talking and shit. And like I took a screenshot of it because the shit was beautiful. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like I said, the game is fucking beautiful. So y'all in the sky talking. He talking your head off. All this shit. He monologuing like a motherfucker. Get to the ancient battleground. Drop you off. Dragon's ass. I'm just be honest. The dragon is ass. That nigga suck. Like like he got a couple moves to where you be like, damn, nigga, chill. Like he got the flamethrower with the switch on it. Like some weird shit. But like other than that, he really ain't like that, bro. Like the dragon really ass. So with that being said, I fight the dragon. I win. I come back to the kingdom, crown, all that shit. The blue nigga that helped you escape in the beginning, and like y'all know who the blue nigga is. I don't remember bro name. Like the blue Voldemort looking nigga. He sitting at one of the tables while everybody else celebrating your return. Credits is rolling, but like you can walk around. So I was like, oh, this is unusual. What the fuck? This don't feel like the end. Like this does not feel like the end of the game. Cause like he's just sitting there. It looked weird him just being here. And why can I still walk around in credits? Like, all right, go over. You talk to him. He was like, what you talking to me for, nigga? It's your party type shit. And like he poof, and like he go in the middle of the crowd. You follow him, go talk to him again. He was like, why you keep running up on me, bro? Like, what, you ain't happy type shit. And then it's like you talk to him again, and then like I forgot what happened because I was so like confused as to like whether I beat the motherfucker or I didn't. So talk to him, he poof you back to where now you back on the back of the dragon. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And so like I'm lost, the chat lost, and I'm like, what the fuck? What? Why am I here? I gotta box this nigga again? So I'm not gonna lie. Google that bitch, and they say, oh, when you get near that nigga heart, you'll see the shit start beating. You supposed to pull out the sword, stab it through your chest because now you stab him and you at the same time. So both of y'all gonna die, right? So I was like, all right, cool. Get to the nigga chest, dum 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 dum, climbing and shit. And first of all, climbing his ass on here. Y'all need to fix that shit. That shit take up too much stamina. By the time you get where you want to go, you fall off. So you crawl up to his chest, stab, cutscene, and then it's like, oh, this feel legit. This feel like the legit shit. But like, if you don't know to do that, you think you really just about to fight this fucking dragon, and it's gonna be the end of it. So get there. And like cutscene, you fall into the river, fall into the water, the brine shit take you under, whatever. You pop back up, and like the world is fucking red. Like everything's fucking red. Big Suwus in the world. It's like all the bloods in the world just took over. Like, and they just made everything, painted everything red. It's like the game came in the game and was like, nigga, Suwu, nigga, ain't enough red in here. Turn that contrast up, bitch. Made it red. Put a red tint on it. Like, everything red, clouds red, whatever. Dragons been popping out the sky, fucking shit up. Nigga, the town of, what is it, Melv is gone. A dragon came, blew that bitch up. Nigga. Dragon came, blew Melv off the fucking map. Melv don't exist no more. I don't know where little white bay is. She gone. I don't know where she at. I think she dead. I don't know. We didn't get to check because that shit is blown the fuck up. So the blue Voldemort nigga's talking to you. And he was like, see, if you was just being happy, if you just been happy with your victory and the cycle would have continued, everything would be good. But because of you, now the world gonna get destroyed. So you go through a lot of unnecessary bullshit. You leave, you do some missions, you talk to the nigga that gave you the God's man in the first place, whatever. He tell you this is a safe space, blah blah blah. So you gotta go back to the towns, convince everybody to leave, and evacuate to this one safe spot, right? And why you doing that? Everybody's gotten stronger because it looks like a permanent night because it's so red. Everybody's strong. Everybody's out. Everybody want to fight your ass. Like, it's like as soon as they see you, nigga, what's up, nigga? Like, them niggas ain't they on go whenever, like, they mad aggressive now. So during this time, you cannot die. Like, if you don't have wake stones and you die, if you die, run out of health, fall too fucking hard, it's a wrap. Like, they take your ass back as if you failed and the cycle continued and your character be like, oh fuck, like I let the world down. And then they give you two options, not your last save. They give you to where after you fought the dragon and won, or no, it's like day 2 or some shit after you fought the dragon, after you killed yourself and the dragon essentially, or go back to right after you fought the dragon. Well, after you killed yourself and the dragon and you woke up, and then you got to do everything all over again. So I'm like, man, what the fuck? So you cannot die. So I was avoiding every fucking conflict. Do that shit. You get people to evacuate. Get to the end of the game. You gotta sleep like 4 or 5 fucking days. Like you gotta sleep like 4, 5, 6 fucking days. And I wish I was making this shit up, but I'm not. I'm really not. Then a light will appear out the sky. A big ass dragon comes down. Cutscene. Go to a cutscene. You and the dragon. You about to fight the dragon. But the dragon don't even. The nigga just ignore you. And that nigga just takes off. And so you looking at the motherfucker. And then your pawn, your main pawn, mine was named Anika. Anika started tripping. She turned into a black venom looking dragon. She turned into that motherfucker. Start flying around. Try to attack you. You jump on her. Ride her to the big dragon. The blue Voldemort nigga is talking to you. Essentially, that nigga's like the big dragon or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I really don't fucking know. You ride on the back of that nigga. Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. You dodge. You don't even dodge some shit. It's like you move around. You maneuver around the whole time. You just crouch like you crawling. And you get to a point to where your main pawn, like, you get thrown off or some shit. You get thrown off dragon's back and you like falling backwards like this. You falling backwards like this. And I know my hands is like tucked in. It's just because I don't want them to go off screen. You falling backwards like this. You like, oh shit. Falling backwards, right? Your pawn is talking to you now. Was like, you gave me a will to do whatever, and I have a lesser will, and some shit. And so runs to the dragon's, like where the dragon's heart at, rips it open, right? But then gets like crushed and like thrown type shit to where like I'm pretty sure she died. And then you're falling. You pull the blade out, falling. The dragon is on like over top of you. I don't know if this nigga was flying midair and I just got the skill of flight now. I don't know if I'm a Viltrumite or what, but this nigga's in midair, right? Supposed to be falling. Nigga's in midair like this. Pulls the sword out, lunges forward. Somehow, lunges forward. Flies into the dragon's heart, stabs him. And then that's it, right? Cutscene. You see characters. You see a nigga in the boat and like pull off, and then like the game end. And I'm like, all right, so like now what's finna happen? Like, all right, where I'm finna pop out at? Title screen. Continue with same skills, experience, equipment, whatever. Start new game. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. So I test the shit out, and it starts you at the beginning to where you in the jail cell. Like character creation type shit. And I'm like, ain't no fucking... Like, I ended my stream. I usually stream 4 or 5 hours. I was supposed to stream 6 hours tonight. I ended the stream because the game fucked my fucking... Like, bro, it fucked me up so much to where I'm like, this shit is ass. This shit is ass. This story was trash as fuck. And it's like... This is my first Dragon's Dogma, right? I didn't play the first one. I played this one because people kept talking about it. It looked fucking good as hell. I liked the combat system, that the way it looked. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna play it. It shit look cool. This shit was so ass. And the way, like one of the chatters was like, there's no way I waited 7 years for this shit. Like, nigga. I didn't play the first one, and I know this shit ass. I know people that played the first one gonna think this shit, but like, I spent $70 on this bitch. I should have just bought Rise of Ronin. Like, this shit ass, nigga. Like, Capcom, what the fuck? It's like, y'all was doing good, and then y'all got to the end and was like, man, fuck everything we just did. Fuck everything we just did. Make this shit as difficult as possible. And then make it not rewarding at all. Capcom, y'all need y'all ass whooped. Stick to Street Fighter, nigga. Don't make no more games like this, nigga. Y'all niggas butt. What the fuck was that? You need to fire whoever the fuck thought of that ending. That shit was ass. That shit was ass. You was better off making it to where if you fought the dragon, killed him, to where like you was stuck in that cycle, knowing that it was a cycle, and it's like, I mean, everything cool. You just gotta play the rest of the game like this. You know it's a cycle, and there's nothing you can do about it. Or you figure out that it's a cycle. Talk to homeboy, go back. I don't even know, like fight the dragon, whatever, but don't restart the fucking game from the beginning. Drop me all back into the middle of the world. Nigga, anything's possible. It's a fucking video game. Why the fuck would I want to start this shit all over? Like certain shit I can't even do until I get to certain areas of the game. Like certain areas of the game ain't even unlocked yet. I can't even travel certain places yet. Like what? They fucked this game all up, bro. It's to the point like I uninstalled that bitch immediately after I finished. Like I wanted to fight Medusa. I wanted to see like more shit that I didn't get to see, that I'm pretty sure I didn't get to travel to because I was sticking to like mostly like the story areas and shit. But like I don't even want to play it. I don't want to play it. I don't want to play it at all. And so with that being said, like fun factor. In the book, well, I have a book to where I jot down my ideas and notes and like reviews and stuff so I don't forget shit. Fun factor, I really say I genuinely love this game. I genuinely hate this game now. Like I genuinely, like with a deep hatred, I don't want to play this game ever again. Like, even if it's like DLC, I don't want to play it at all. I don't want to play it at all. Y'all fuck this game all up. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, what the fuck was that ending? And like, I know some people are like, well, I like the ending. You just don't understand. Yeah, I don't. I fucking don't. I don't. I'm sorry. That shit was ass. Like, I know people gonna defend this shit to the death, but that shit was ass. I don't care what nobody say. That shit is ass. The way that shit ended and what you had to do to even get the, I guess the true ending or whatever, shit was ass. And then all these glitches to where certain story missions wouldn't work, and then like you wouldn't know where to go. Like this shit was fucking ass. This shit was ass. It was ass. It was ass. It started off great, ended trash. Ass game. Like all around booty cheeks. Big booty. Big stupid dumb booty. Like it's Magic City booty. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, so like I had fun not doing the story. You gonna love this game if you don't do the story. But what's the point of that? You buy the game for the story. Unless it's a multiplayer game like COD or some shit, then you buy it for the multiplayer. And then the story's like second. You buy this for the fucking story because there's no multiplayer. Like what the And like I know I've been ranting for like a smooth 30, but like this shit really pissed me off because I was like, what the fuck is this game? Like what the fuck did this shit turn into? It went from good to like shit. Like in the matter of like minutes. To where like I was following along with the shit low key. And then like after a while I was like, this shit ass. Like, what the fuck? Like a nigga's good one point and then the next minute he not, and then you gotta deliver some shit to the evil nigga. Like what the fuck? Y'all niggas just said fuck it. Fuck it. We just gonna put whatever in this bitch. Fuck it. Capcom, y'all don't need to make no more story games. I see why Street Fighter ain't got no stories no more. And them shits was just like panels with words. Like, man, y'all niggas need to cut that shit the fuck out. Like, and drop that shit. Stick to fucking Street Fighter. That shit was ass, nigga. Like, that shit was ass. And I know I'm coming at their neck. It's just because that shit was trash. Like, and the fact that I'm really this upset is because of the simple fact it started off great. The shit was fucking fun as hell. And then it just turned into shit. Turned into a fucking shit show. Like, oh, this shit made me so disappointed, dog. I can't even, I genuinely can't express how disappointed and angry I am that I wasted my time that I wasted 43 hours of my life just to get that. Like, and then everything in this game expensive as fuck. Nigga was charging $9,999 to sleep at his fucking inn because he was broke. Like, man, I'm sorry. I usually don't rant, but that shit was ass. So, like, overall, Dragon's Dogma, originally, first thoughts, it was like a 9. Now, that shit like a smooth, like, 6. Like, 6 out of 10. And the only reason I'm even giving it that much is if it was story alone, it'd be a 3. But because of the like the fun factor with the combat and the graphics and the character creation and the random occurrences and shit, it boosted the game back to a 6. So where me personally, I think average is a 7. It's below average. Like it's man. Leave your thoughts and opinions because I'm tired to talk about it honestly. Like I have so much I could say, and I low key went on a rant on my Twitch, but I don't feel like doing it again. This shit gave me like it shit made my stomach hurt. Like this shit was so ass. Like bro, I I I can't deal, bro. I make sure you hit the thumbs up and that like button. Subscribe for me if you haven't already. Um, Follow me on Twitch, JD underscore 92. Follow me on TikTok, JD underscore 92. Instagram is JD 92. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm sorry this shit turned out how I did, but I can't fake the funk. That shit was butt. That shit was booty cheeks. Like I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so tired of shit ass games. I'm so tired of it, bro. I swear I am. But this is my final thoughts on Dragon's Dogma 2. Capcom, just stop making story games. Stick to fighters. Just stop. Just do like a Marvel versus Capcom or some shit. Just stop. Just don't do it again. Don't just stop. Cause you ruined this shit. Stop. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all be easy. Peace.